Hello class, welcome back. Today we're talking about percent of change and percent error. This is our 7th lesson of Unit 12. Let's begin by reviewing your homework from last night. Now your homework last night, you had to find the ending balance, and to find the ending balance you first had to find the interest and then add your interest to the principal. So please at this time pause the video while you check over problems 1 through 6. And here are the answers for problems 7 through 10. Please pause the video while you check over your answers. When you're ready to move on, press play. Now let's begin today's lesson. Please turn to your percent of change notes in your packet. So percent of change is the amount a quantity increases or decreases from its original amount. Please write this in your notes. And to find percent of change, you take the absolute value of the original amount minus the new amount. You divide it by the original amount and multiply it by 100. Now remember, absolute value is just making sure that the number is always positive. So you subtract the two amounts, you divide it by the original amount and multiply it by 100, and that is how you find your percent of change. Now let's do a few practice problems together. A says find the percent change from 4 to 7.5. Remember, first you have to subtract 4 and 7.5. Take the absolute value, and it's over the original amount. So it says from 4 to 7.5, so the original is 4. So 7.5 minus 4 is 3.5. 3.5 divided by 4 times 100 is 87.5%. And that is 87.5% increase. B, find the percent increase from 8 to 9.6. So 8 minus 9.6 over what's the original? The original is 8 is equal to 1.6 divided by 8 times 100 is equal to a 20% increase. At this time, please pause the video while you complete problems C and D on your own. When you're ready to check your answers, press play. Problem C, your answer is 14%. Problem D, your answer is 60%. Now for the percent decrease example, it's the same thing. You find the absolute value of 1,250 minus 1,120 over the original 1,250 times 100, and your answer is a 10.4% decrease. Now at this time, please pause the video while you complete problems B and C on your own. When you're ready to check your answers, press play. And the answer for B is a 50% decrease, and for C it's a 20.83% decrease. Now put a line over top of the 3 because remember that 3 is a repeating decimal. So I just placed the line over top of it to show that the 3 keeps going on and on. You could have also said a 20.8% increase. I would have accepted that as well. Now let's look at the real-world percent of change examples. A, in a given year, Hillsborough had a total of 7.5 inches of rain by March 1st and a total of 22.5 inches of rain by July 1st. Find the percent change from 7.5 to 22.5. So first you have to take the absolute value of 7.5 minus 22.5, and you divide it by what was the original. The original is 7.5, and then you multiply it by 100. And so your answer is a 200% increase. Problem B, the average cost of a gallon of gasoline increased to $2.99 per gallon from $2.85. Find the percent change. So first you take the absolute value, $2.99 minus $2.85 over, what was the original? The original is $2.85, and then you multiply it by 100. And so your answer is about 4.9% increase. Now it's your turn. I would like for you to turn to your percent of change practice, and I only want you to practice doing the odd problems only. So at this time, please pause the video while you complete problems 1 through 23, the odd ones only. When you're ready to check your answers, press play. And here are the answers to the odd problem questions. Please pause the video while you check over your answers. When you're ready to move on, press play. Now at this time, please turn to your percent error notes. Your percent error is calculated the same as your percent of change. You take the absolute value of the accepted minus measured, divide it by your accepted value, and then you multiply it by 100. What is accepted value? Accepted value is the actual number or the measurement that's given to you, and the measured is the value that you counted or that you measured in your experiment. Remember, the numerator is always a positive number. That's why we take the absolute value. Now let's try a few practice problems. Number 1. Ariel weighed an object on her balance and recorded a mass of 24.3 grams. The label on the object said that it should weigh 24.5 grams. What is the percent error to the nearest hundredth of a percent? So we take the absolute value of 24.3 minus 24.5 grams over, and it should weigh 24.5 grams, so that's what we put as our denominator, times 100. And so your answer is 0.816, but it says round to the nearest hundredth of a percent. So you underline the hundredths place, you circle the one right beside it, and that 6 is going to tell the 1 to go up. So your answer is 0.82%. Number 2. Chase worked in a lab helping pack material that was labeled to weigh 15 ounces. When one of his boxes was pulled and weighed, it was 14.5 ounces. What was the percent error to the nearest tenth? So we find the absolute value of 15 minus 14.5, and it's over 15. Then you multiply it by 100. And so your answer should be 3.33, but it says round to the nearest tenth, so you underline the tenth, you circle the hundredths place, that 3 is going to tell the other 3 to stay the same, so your answer is 3.3%. Now at this time, I would like for you to complete problems 3, 4, and 5 on your own. Please pause the video while you complete these problems. When you're ready to check your answers, press play. And so your answer for number 3 is 7.5%. Your answer for number 4 is 0.79%, which is no, because 0.79% is more than a 0.5% error. And then number 5, your answer is 0.43%. Now it's time for your Day 123 quick check. I want to see how well you've mastered percent change and percent error. So you need to complete these 5 problems in your notebook, and when you're finished, you need to enter your answers online if you have time left in the class period. If not, you can enter your answers for the quick checks at home, or you could just wait to enter these answers in tomorrow first thing when you come to class. Your homework for tonight is to complete your percent error worksheet. There's only 4 problems that you need to complete. Good luck and have a great day.